Cecil, the effects of those strikes from earlier today being felt here locally in our region. Many questioning, like what Christopher mentioned, what do we do now?
The people, united, will never be divided.
Thousands of miles away from the latest Middle East conflict, protests taking to the streets after the recent U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iran.
The people, united, will never be defeated.
The strikes deemed Operation Epic Fury and Roaring Lion, happening just after sunrise in western Iran, sending shockwaves across the globe.
There's absolutely no justification for it. It's simply a big bully trying to show that he can still make trouble.
The military action comes after months of rising tensions, including stalled nuclear negotiations and growing conflict between Iran and Israel in the region. Now fears here locally what happens next.
I don't think the government is wonderful in Iran at all, but that doesn't, us going in there invading isn't about that. And it's not, I think it could create chaos.
Some local leaders echoing that concern, including Governor Newsom and Senator Adam Schiff, questioning the administration's lack of congressional approval.
Iran's power is, I think, best understood through a lens of containing Iranian influence for the purpose of how that plays out in the broader international scene.
KCRI 3 sitting down with Dr. Sahar Razavi, director of the Middle Eastern Studies Center at Sacramento State, sharing how we got to this point.
Iran abandoned its nuclear weapons program by all evidence that we have in the early 2000s, and the Supreme Leader issued a fatwa or a religious declaration saying that nuclear weapons are contrary to Islamic law. This is in contrast to Donald Trump's statements even from yesterday.
How has this influenced the United States policymaking recently?
We've seen a maximum pressure campaign on the part of the Trump administration, both the first and the second Trump administrations, and that maximum pressure campaign has increased a lot of economic pressure. That does not necessarily convert to pressure directly on the regime.
So, Doctor, we've been getting messages. It's a simple question. Are we on a path to full-blown war?
If you had asked me that 2 days ago, I would have said something different probably than what I'm saying now. But I think all signs point to a very serious war. I think we are going to see a regional war if these preliminary reports from Israel turn out to be true, that the Supreme Leader has been killed. That is going to have, I believe, the opposite effect of what they intended it.
And the president posting on Truth Social about the death of Iran's Supreme Leader in this strike. I asked the expert we spoke with on what's the common sentiment amongst Iranians in Sacramento and California overall, Cecil. She tells me this is a spike in national sentiment, even if there are Iranians against the war in general.